Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man, back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe on your way, and I appreciate all the support. Salute to everybody, man. It is Friday. Hopefully you guys is having a good weekend, man. And like I say, man, hit that like button on your way in. It's been a wild week of battle rap. You know, obviously we had the battles, you know what I'm saying? We had Mook and Hitman Holla. We had all the other battles that I haven't even got to recap yet. I'm talking about like Calico, Rum Nitty, Jazz the Rapper, losing to Arsenal. I ain't even talked about that yet. But we got the coffee situation with Official and the punch and the aftermath of that. Twerk getting locked up and, you know, all this kind of stuff. I haven't really spoke about coffee yet. Keyword yet. But, you know, it's probably coming. But as far as Twerk, he is out of jail. He is on his way to London. For those of y'all, New Jersey Twerk right here. And it says, London, here I come. London, here I come. You know what I'm saying? He is out of jail. He is on his way to London, and it would have been a disaster had he not have been able to make it to Summer Madness, man. I don't know what URL would have done because they really booked this battle to be in a little bit of competition with, you know, Mook and Hitman. They needed a big battle as well, and they got this battle. So if this battle wouldn't have happened, I don't know how the rest of the card would have even been able to carry the event. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if people would have been interested in the event without that. London it would have been a disaster over there for people. People probably would have been wanting refunds. URL would have had lower ticket prices. It would have been a disaster. And the culture would have like completely turned on Twerk. You know what I'm saying? To be real with you. Knowledge did a video talking about his situation a little bit. It's really you know, everybody knows he was locked up, so that's not really no secret. He was basically locked up because, really because of a Benz, you know what I'm saying? You know, scamming on a Benz. That's why he was locked up. So if you look on his Instagram story, you know, right here, you see New Jersey Twerk. This is his story. And you see him driving a Benz, you know what I'm saying? So, he was scamming on a Benz. I don't know if the Benz stolen. I don't know what's going on, but he was basically, locked up for being, in possession of property under false pretense. So I don't know. I could speculate. I don't really know. I do know it is about a Benz though. It's about this Benz right here. Did he finesse some shit? Did he do a CPN and use someone else's credit? And yeah, it's a scam. It's definitely a scam. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a scam. And, he was just locked up. I didn't even talk about this, but he was just locked up a week ago. I'm on Facebook, minding my business. And you know how like people are always recording people because they think ICE is just arresting everybody and everything. So everybody's trying to record you and make sure they can post it so that people can get the word that ICE is in the neighborhood and ICE is doing bullshit and all this kind of stuff. So a guy posts something about like, you know, I don't know who this guy is, but free this man or something. He posted on Facebook. Bless don't even know him, right? Bless don't even know him. And if you look, it's Twerk. Oh, my bad. It's Twerk. You know what I'm saying? So the dude didn't even know he was recording Twerk and didn't even know Twerk was a battle rap superstar. So he was just basically saying, bless, I don't know him, because he thought it was like some ICE stuff and the nigga was getting pulled over, and it was actually Twerk getting arrested on a possession charge. And it was like really like marijuana and ecstasy. So he was arrested. He got out the next day. He ended up going to see the Mook and Hitman battle. And I didn't really think nothing of it or even talked about it at all. I was just like, oh, he got out of jail. Cool. Cause I was monitoring it to make sure the nigga got out of jail. Cause I didn't know, at first I didn't know what he was locked up for, but I was like monitoring to make sure he made it to this Loaded Lux battle. So he got out on that, and then he was in Philly. I guess, you know, after the hit Mook joint, he ended up in Philly and he was flying back to the Carolinas, and he had a warrant for his arrest, and they met him in Carolina and basically arrested him and took him in. So he had a warrant out for his arrest for scamming on a Benz. So that was the situation. That's 2 arrests in about 8 days or whatever. So I wasn't really sure he was going to get out in time. And he's kind of lucky that the battle is on Sunday. Normally a lot of URL battles are on Saturday. So he's lucky, excuse me, that the battle is on Sunday. That's probably the only reason why he could do this battle, because I'm not sure he would have got there in time if the battle was Saturday. So, but here we are. He made it out. So that's the main thing. And now the question is, How's he going to do? What's his mind state? I mean, I'm sure you got to be happy that he's out. And I'm sure the crowd is going to love him because he's in the building. But I'm interested to see if Loaded Lux was able to write any new material for this situation. Was he able to get any information? Was he able to write any new material? Is it something he's going to have, a way to start his round, a rebuttal? I got Lux winning this battle. One, I feel like sometimes you need to get in a situation, you need to relax, and you need a bit of chill. Lux and them already over there. They just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Lux over there, Mook over there, KCJ over there. A lot of people posting that they in London. You're on your way to London on a 12-hour flight that is, London is 6 hours ahead or whatever. So then you got to boom, do that, and then get ready for the battle. You don't really have a lot of relaxed time. So hopefully he's focused. It's a big test for him. Will he get through the battle? Focus. 3 rounds, no chokes. I think he knows his rounds though, but you never know. Could he be nervous? Whatever the case may be. I was unsure who would win this battle at first. I honestly was kind of leaning towards maybe even Twork a little bit. I was like, Twork might mess around and win this battle. Like, I think he could be electric over there. Once he got arrested, I was like, nah, I got Lux winning this battle, bro. Because I did think that Lux was going to talk to him kind of like how he did Calico. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's on Twork. You could talk about the baby mom situation with Norbs, choking, the fact that he quit in a 100K tournament, the gang blood situation, his car got shot up, Rome DMV was his manager at one point in time, Anwar is his manager now. You got this situation with him getting locked up. You got the lecture from Smack that he had to sit him down because he was taking his blessings serious. The fact that he's lost a lot of big battles. He didn't lost to, I'll go over that in a minute. He lost a lot of big battles. He jumped to a lot of crews. You know, he was Goonies. Then he was like, NWX for like 48 hours or whatever. And the fact that he's actually supposed to be where Gchi is at, bro. Gchi then won 3 Cody titles, and when Caffeine merged with URL, their first event was Gchi versus Twork, and that was supposed to be a little bit of, this is Twork's time to take the mantle, and he fumbled in that battle, and he's really lost a lot of his big battles. He lost in front of Floyd Mayweather versus DNA. He lost to Tay Rock. He lost to Surf. And he lost to Gchi. And I feel like those are like really big battles. You talking the Calico battle, which wasn't a great battle really for either one of them. That battle wasn't really that great. And I just feel like this is his time. Other than the Mook battle and the Big K battle, it's like Twork has had a lot of battles where I feel like he didn't really capitalize when he should have. And this is another opportunity for him to do so. But due to recent events and due to the fact that I think Lux rounds might hit even more when he's talking to Twork because of everything we know that just happened with the lockup, I kind of felt like it may be enough to get Lux over the top. I got Lux winning the battle 2-1. As far as Tay Rock and Fonz, we know Tay Rock has a battle on Saturday. It's only a 1-rounder though. We saw him battle Loso. We saw him battle A-War all in the same weekend. So I'm definitely know that he can be prepared. So I don't think the 1-rounder matters, to be real with you. But I do think that when they announce him and everybody's doing like this in the crowd, it's over for Fonz. You know what I'm saying? Fonz can punch really well. He doesn't really control the room really well in my opinion. He's not a great performer in my opinion. He's really good at punches and he has some comedy here and there. But over there, you got to use a lot of references. You got to use certain things that, you know, whether it's speaking like you in London, name dropping some streets and clubs and different stuff over there. I think Tay Rock, having the experience of being over there already, I think he can kind of navigate that. And he's the bigger star, and that matters over there, of course. Especially when there's such a discrepancy. See, obviously Lux is the bigger star, but Twork is a big star too. But it may be some people in that crowd, bro, they don't even know who Fonz is, bro. I'm just being real. They may not know who Fonz is. So I think Tay Rock is in a huge advantage. T-Top and A-Ward. I got A-Ward winning this battle. I just think he's more well-rounded. I think that's going to benefit him. And I think some of the style that T-Top can have where maybe a little bit of exposing / trying to angle you to death. Even though he's kind of gotten away from that a little bit and haven't been doing that much, I don't think that crowd is the crowd for a heavy dose of angles. So I think the well-roundedness, the rebuttals is big over there. I think that's going to be really big. His ability to catch someone in the crowd that may be overreacting a little too much to something T-Top said or whatever. I just think that I don't see A-Ward going through all this trouble to finally get the URL and then get over there and we don't get an A+ A-Ward. And he has not been taking battles. Normally takes a lot of battles. He has not been taking battles. So I feel like this is going to be a great A-Ward. Who else? Arsenal and Ununice. I got Ununice winning, even though Arsenal could win strictly because he's more comfortable over there. But Ununice has battled over there already. He battled in London recently too. But Arsenal is kind of like really, really good at using the entire crowd and everything. But I see Arsenal is a little too gassed from his Jazz win. You know, he's super hyped about Jazz. Like, he's like, oh, you know, I put my all into the battle and this is what this, like, his reaction to this win. And I get it. It's Jazz. She just won Wody and then she came over there and she lost. I'm not crazy about a loss. I don't look at Jazz as like, sure, I think she's the best female, but if you want to talk, you want to open it up to all the battlers, I don't even think she's in the top 10. If I started listing all the battlers that are who they are, I do feel like there's a lot of guys that could beat Jazz, but females, not really. And that's really all that matters. Like, I know Jazz want to battle everybody. You just can't be losing to females. That's really what matters at the end of the day. All these intergender battles are cool. She could have lost to Clip. She could have lost to Gchi. She could have lost to Twerk. She could have lost to Ars. But if she beat Hustle in a rematch, that's all that matters. If you beat 40 Bars, you beat Eat Hard, you beat Couture. If you beat top women, or have classic battles with top women, it's cool. What you cannot do is you can't battle Prestavia and lose to her. You can't give Yoshi a shot and lose to Yoshi. You can't, you know, battle Chirac and lose to her. You can't lose to these people. You can let Arsenal is a Mount Rushmore guy. Arsenal is more than capable of winning that battle. You know what I'm saying? If he's on his shit, because that's the kind of battler he is. So I don't really put no crazy stock in intergender battles. It's really that one-on-one, that female one-on-one thing. So, but Arsenal is looking, I'm surprised how much stock Arsenal is putting into it. Now, I know he's been getting his ass kicked a lot. So I kind of looked at like, okay, you just happy to finally get a win. But I don't know. Ununice is way more than capable of winning this battle. And I think I'm going to edge him, honestly, because I think Arsenal could either choke. This battle was announced last. I don't know how much this battle has been in the works, with Arsenal having not only a compliment battle with, who he had a compliment battle with, Mike P or somebody, but somebody had a compliment battle like 3 weeks ago. And then he battled Jazz like a week ago. And now he's battling this week. Nah, that's too much for Ars. Ununice ain't even been battling. So nah, I got Ununice winning, bro. I got Ununice winning, and it just, I think Ars has just put so much into beating Jazz. That's like literally one of the best Ars I done seen in like the last 2 years, damn near. So he done put so much into battling Jazz that I don't think he's going to have his best for Ununice. So I got Ununice winning that battle. And he's definitely more lyrical. Ars will have to play to the crowd. The London and talking like them and doing all that extra stuff and being real. But I think when you really watch the battle and break down the bars, you probably going to be going with Ununice. And who else? You got Gchi and Shotty Horroh. It's a tough battle to call. I like Gchi better as a battler. It's hard to beat Shotty in the UK though. So I actually got Shotty winning this battle. And I think Gchi would be cool, but yeah, every fucking bar. Yeah, I just think Shotty gonna be too much. They gonna love Shotty over there, bro. They gonna fucking love him over there. So, you know, and I think he's gonna be super prepared. So he's gonna be like he was versus K-Shine, but he's gonna be kind of like, it's gonna be OD over there though. So I think with him battling on his side, I just think it's going to be too much for Gchi. And Gchi might be bullshitting a little bit. I don't really know for sure, but I'll be impressed if Gchi go over there and get a clear win. I really would. That'll tell me a lot about Gchi. I think, like, normally if this was like neutral ground or something, I'm like, oh, Gchi probably win. Over there, I don't really think so. He ain't never battled on URL either. It's his debut. He got to be writing some of the best shit ever. you know, in this particular battle. So that's how I got it. I think that's it, man. I think we just got 5 battles. So I think that that's it. But yeah, Summer Madness 15 going down. Luckily, Jeruz is on his way and able to save the event, because it was going to be a disaster. And I'm sure URL was about to go crazy if that nigga could not get out of jail.